OKC did it. Swept them. Brought them good old broomsticks out. They didn't use no new technology or nothing. They said, we're going to sweep this ourselves. So we're going to see, is this the year where OKC put their big boy pants on and finally claim the title? Gildress really becomes the face of the league. Can he defend it? 4-0 going against Memphis. Ja Morant, all of a sudden, is he the problem? Let's get him out of Memphis. Let's trade him. No, you don't have to trade him, but y'all gonna blow it. The NBA does dumb thing. They trade players when they don't have to, fire coaches when they don't have to, instead of holding people accountable. Instead of getting the right people around Ja. Let's be honest. You didn't see Memphis doing anything this year. So trying to say trade Ja, no. Get him some veterans over there, man, to play with him. Stop getting them people that's his age or he damn near older than, something like that, man. They too young over there. Moving to the East with the number one team in the East, Cleveland, 3-0. Over there, they can use that playoff Butler right now. But Cleveland doing what they doing, to me, I'm going to be honest, Cleveland got a good chance going to the finals this year, to me, coming out of the East. You got Giannis basically over there by himself. Dame basically let him down, trade for nothing. The Knicks, they iffy, man, but they're not championship caliber right now. Detroit, they going to beat them unless they do something stupid. Boston, they got their championship. I just don't see, yeah, they are a championship team, but I don't see Boston being hungry again like they need another championship. I don't know, them niggas over there struggling with Orlando. So the East is really up for grabs. The only team I see in the East coming up out of there that just look like they ain't playing and they're still playing like they did in the season is the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I'm going to clap it up for them, because just for the simple fact that I'm glad that team doing something without LeBron James. That team is finally having success, and he has not a damn thing to do with it. And damn it, if they get lucky and win a championship, that's going to crush his legacy, boy, because he want to be the only guy that gave them one. Donovan Mitchell going to crush all his records anyway. Let's go back to the West. You got the Clippers, man. Kawhi must be healthy, or it actually worked. Not talking about James Harden, bro, and just letting that nigga talk. Anytime you start giving him props, pat him on the back, that man start doing bullshit. So I'm still not going to say nothing about James. I see you, Tony Angel. What's up with it, bro? I see you in the building. Just speaking up on these playoffs, bro, and what's been going on. I've been quiet, man. I ain't really been coming up in here doing anything. Been just trying to let the season go out with all these crazy trades, bro, and things just flip-floppy. Nobody healthy, really, all the excuses. Just wanted to sit back and see what the league wanted to do. So now that we see who they wanted in here, basically it's all it's kind of the right teams in here, up-and-comers who they want. Maybe some few will probably pick a couple other dudes. I don't see Giannis doing anything. He's going to be somebody that they new superstar beating Giannis. Honestly, it might be Boston and Cleveland in the East. I believe Cleveland's going to the finals. OKC, I believe they're going to face the Clippers. I'm not going to lie. I think the Clippers are going to pull this out in 6 games. I do. I'm not going to lie. Why? For the simple fact that Joker is a great player. That is a championship team. But God, they dealing with a coach being fired. Also, Just all of the bullshit trades. Didn't make a trade for Joker, like just basically stayed where they were at. So I don't see them doing anything either. He's going to be somebody. James Harden, Kawhi, they want money with that Clipper organization. So I feel like they'll give them to another round. And I believe that they're going to do something. It's about time the Clippers did something, at least while there's fans in the stand and it ain't COVID. Lakers, I already said what I said about them. This is my team, but I don't like the player that's right there. They're trying to make the face, which is LeBron James. I said I believe they'll make it to the playoffs. You got Luka. This man was just in the finals last year. Out of shape Luka, in shape Luka. When does this man not be Luka? I don't care. You know what I mean? It ain't really about the in shape. This nigga could play, if he could play just a little bit of defense for 2-3 minutes in a certain period of the game, he'll be a cool player to me if he could just be a both ends player, but it's just not in him. So you have to surround him with basically the same shit LeBron James need, but not that much because he can shoot. You don't have to surround him with that many shooters. Give him a good outside shooter and defenders. Give him a big man because you know he can break down any defense, kind of like a James Harden, lob there, lob here. I mean, Luka, this is all on Luka right here, what we get. In March, that man took off. In March, he took off, out of shape, everything they were saying. This is not LeBron James. When Luka scored, I believe, 30-something, and LeBron James had about 18 or something, they still kind of, they pulled some of those games out and then they lost some. But they never blamed LeBron for not showing up. Now that Luka didn't show up, I just can't wait to hear all of the excuses. Oh, Luka, look at Luka sick. Look at this, look at that. What about LeBron James? I remember seeing him in the finals going against the Spurs talking about his legs cramping up and shit. Like, no, bro, stop giving this dude excuses, bro. Y'all said LeBron was supposed to take Luka to the mountaintop, which we know that's some bullshit. How you going to take a nigga to the mountaintop that already been there? If you saying winning, that's a different thing. But I still don't think they're going to make it anywhere. Now, if they get lucky and get out of the second round, okay. But that's if Minnesota end up playing with inexperience, acting like they wasn't in the Western Conference Finals. You know what I mean? But other than that, I don't see the Lakers even going to the finals or the Western Conference Finals, bro. Luka going to give us some good games. We're going to see what the Lakers can be. But until LeBron James is gone like Anthony Davis and the Lakers actually build that whole team around Luka, they're not going to be able to do nothing as long as you got to add a little bit of LeBron James in it. Then you go down to Steph Curry, man, and them Golden State Warriors, bro. Tonight, without Jimmy, seeing what they did, man. Steph, the truth, man. I got to give Steph his credit, bro. You know what I mean? They can say too many threes and all that, but no, Steph not taking too many threes. We can't help everybody want to be like Steph. The way he score, everybody excited and like, and you want to do it too. That's his game. That nigga can do that shit. You can't. But Golden State Warriors, man, that is a franchise, man, right now. In this generation right now, that is the franchise of this generation, period. But Steph, man, I see them going to the second round. I'm going to say it right now. If they face the Lakers, if they face the Lakers, that's Steph's chance right there. They keep on letting LeBron beat them in the play-in. This second round, if the Lakers get lucky, man, by some chance, and the NBA call 1 million fouls for them and foul out the Minnesota Timberwolves like they did in the last game, yeah, maybe they'll see them. That's the only way. But other than that, I do not see the Lakers getting past the second round. If they make it there, I do believe they will get put out. I said they'll make the playoffs. This is the highest seed they ever been since the COVID year when they won the championship. But y'all will give that credit to LeBron, which I don't. The change came with Luka, out of shape and all. Congratulations. I look at this as a step forward for the Lakers. We are rebuilding. They just don't want to tell you because LeBron's on the team. We are fucking rebuilding. Now, OKC is just waiting for Denver or the Clippers. OKC I'm not going to just put I wouldn't just bet all of my coins on it. Now, yes, they are the best team, But we know that OKC has had mental lapses. Things happen to where they don't make it. You know what I mean? It goes with how they play and what the NBA is on. Does the NBA want to let OKC be the team of the league? Do they want to make Gildress the face? Do they feel like he has enough star power? All that goes into it because they don't want the NBA finals to be boring. So, you know, depending on that. But like I said, that will be if they face the Denver Nuggets, I think they could. That's a bad matchup for them too. Like Denver, low-key can beat them. But I think in a 7-game series right now that they will outrun Denver. But Denver is experienced. But without that coach, man, I don't know. I don't care. Denver need that coach. They should have never did that. That was done. It should have been after this whole season. The Clippers, like I said, Kawhi, man, look, I used to rock with Kawhi. He disappointed me with all these injuries and everything. Y'all can be leading the series with Kawhi. Y'all can have it 3-1, 2-1. That nigga might come in the next day and say, nigga, my pinky toe hurt. I don't know. Like, and there go the series. Like, it's all on Kawhi, bro. As long as you got a healthy Kawhi going through the whole series, bro. I know we forgot about him because the nigga ain't showed superstar in a minute. But if Kawhi's on that court and he's healthy, bro, don't act like y'all forgot, bro. That nigga's lethal, bro. That nigga ain't trying to shoot all the threes. He's picking his spots. He just getting to his spots, making it look real easy. He ain't trying to do nothing. James Harden ain't like, I could say James Harden for the first time is playing with like he actually cares. When I seen him today fighting and tussling and swinging, I'm like, I ain't never seen James Harden like have this type of energy, like angry, like he always been a showboat, like, oh, I'm getting 35. Now it actually looked like he actually cares, like he's starting to realize, like, damn, no matter how many stats I got records, you don't rank high, nigga. You actually have to beat some people, man. You actually have to win against other superstars in your generation, not just putting people out in the first round, second round. You got to put some niggas out in them last 2 rounds that really matter. Western Conference, who did you beat? Finals, who did you beat? None of this bullshit, man. But let's see if the media lied to. They pumped them Lakers up. Luka and the Lakers and this and that. Hey, man, don't get happy over hot streaks. You can get hot at the right time and you can go cold at the wrong time. Teams that was hot all during the season, that don't mean they're going to be hot in the playoffs. Going in there with that cocky head thinking you to beat a team 4 times in a row in the season. They've been studying. Referees ain't calling them bullshit fouls. I can't wait, man. Honestly, I want to see Cleveland. I want to see Cleveland and OKC. I would love to see that. Him and Spidey Mitchell going at it. Gildress, woo, too young, starting. Man, create some new stars. Because if y'all don't, when these old dudes retire, bro, we ain't going to want to watch these dudes because we ain't got no connection. Y'all ain't letting the casual fan connect to them. Believe me, we know who Gildress is. We know who them other dudes is. Just the casual fan don't. Let them dudes get in the playoffs. Let them set them some records. The reason why you ain't got nobody else saying they're the youngest this or the youngest that, y'all won't let the young niggas in. Y'all still want to go through KD, Steph, Brown. Man, it's over. Them niggas is with what they got. LeBron got 4, Steph got 4, KD got 2. That's what it's going to be. I'm waiting for who going to be dominant. We haven't had dominance since Golden State. And some people don't like to look at their dominance because of when KD came. But still, before that, they was dominance. We haven't had dominance like that. Let's see who is dominant. They say, oh, this is a dominant team. They don't say the most dominant team anymore. Who is the most dominant team? You can't say it because the most dominant team will be a back-to-back champion, 3-peat. Like, we haven't had none of that. Ever since OKC, no team has been able to go back-to-back. Milwaukee win the championship, don't go back. Denver win the championship, don't go back. Lakers win it, don't go back. Come on, man. You are not dominant just because you constantly can average 25. That don't mean you dominant. A dominant player to me is the dude that's winning the championships, averaging 25. Like he's the MVP, like he's getting all of it. He's getting everything. He's stingy. Dominance is being stingy. I mean, you getting everything. Nobody can have nothing. You ain't sharing. Dominant. If I look at it, the team that should advance in the Western Conference, OKC already did it. I really think that the Clippers should win this because of everything that the Denver Nuggets is going through with coach changes and all of the drama. I think the Clippers should pull this out no matter even if they lost tonight. I think Minnesota should beat the Lakers. I don't care about them being the 3 seed. You know what I mean? LeBron is not a number 1 or a number 2 anymore, bro. He just gets it. They give any of these NBA players that many shots or that many plays, bro, you're going to score about 20 or something, bro. Them niggas are professionals, bro. If they run the offense through you, you're going to feel it. It doesn't matter. Austin Reeves is really the Robin out there with Luka. It's not LeBron. LeBron need to move down to Alfred. Straight up. He needs to move down to Alfred and bring niggas what they want. Be serving us what we need. They always talking about you pass first, but you constantly out here shooting more than Luka, bro. Anytime LeBron James leads the team in more points, more shot attempts, the Lakers lose, bro. Moving on, Golden State gonna beat the Rockets. Why? They ain't got experience. It's gonna be just like when the Golden State Warriors went against Sacramento Kings and they looked good and they was the young team. It's that experience, bro. Championship experience, bro. In certain moments, clutch moments, Houston ain't gonna know what to do. No matter, even if they got that great coach over there, that player got to know how to execute that though, and he has to meet you halfway. And I don't think any of them know how to do that yet. So this is a learning experience for them, but a great one. Golden State's going to go to the second round. Golden State, Minnesota, be a great game. I think actually that it can be OKC and Golden State in the Western Conference Finals, and it also can be the Clippers and Golden State. That's what I believe in the Western Conference Finals. On the East, I'm all the way with Cleveland going. So anyone they'll face, they will beat the Pacers, they will beat Milwaukee, and they will beat New York if they face them. They will beat Boston is the only one that's an if, but I don't got faith in Boston, me personally. They playing with their fool. Boston should be doing what Cleveland's doing, but they still got a high off of their championship. They still feel like they the champions. They don't know that it's a whole new season. That shit was last year. You know what I mean? It seemed like Jaylen Brown, that I was the finals MVP and la 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 la. You niggas should have a chip on y'all shoulders, nigga. One of you niggas didn't even get to play in the Olympics, but you was there, and the other nigga wasn't even thought about. You niggas should have a chip on y'all shoulders. Won a championship and they ain't even think you niggas was worthy. No, no, no. But y'all out here playing around with the goddamn Orlando Magics. Not saying they ain't a good young team and all that. And it's still the Orlando Magic, bro. Nobody talking about them. So, like I said, it's basically a shakeup in the East. Only team over there that you can confidently say you can run with is Cleveland. Other than that, everybody else on some bullshit. I'm tired of this bullshit seeing Bronny. Now, I'll tell you this, they bringing Bronny James in when the Lakers getting blowout. Oh, he getting playoff experience. I bet y'all wish y'all had that other rookie man that y'all let go with them Braves that was hitting them 3 out of Quincy. Bet y'all wish y'all had him. Some fire off the bench for real, bro. Dude that got it off the mud. When you going to war, You don't want some royal kid coming up out the castle that ain't never been and never even got dirty. You want somebody that done been there before, that done been to war, bro. That's why I don't get it, bro. I want somebody that's hungry, bro, that don't wake up to butlers and maids in his room. I want them niggas that wake up and got to clean their room themselves. Just wake up, brush your teeth, and get up out of there. Nah, bro, you ain't no warrior yet. Bronny James, nah. LeBron ain't. I knew it right then. Once I seen how he put this team together, he ain't want championships. All he do is everything for his legacy. At the end of the day, as long as his stats, his legacy look good, and y'all keep on constantly comparing him to Jordan and saying what records he broken. Look at this. They losing the game. I never in my life even seen where the commentators want to bring that up. You talking about, oh, LeBron James has played more playoff games than the whole Minnesota Timberwolves. Who gives a fuck? They're losing. Who gives a shit? Y'all hate that this man be getting his ass kicked or not having a good game so much. It's like y'all got a cue, like talk about something good, bring up a record, say something. We don't want everybody just really focusing on how bad he's playing. Now get the hell out of here. Trying to distract us. At the end of the day, it's a rapo-tapo for the Lakers, bro. If Luka ain't able to pull out a miracle every game, Lakers ain't going nowhere. Period, point blank. It's time to give up on that one. We rebuild. Well, it's time to just see what else the playoffs pull out. Hopefully my picks come out right, man. But other than that, man, I hope nobody get cheated. I hope we see the best team wins.